Hi, Shubham. So let's take the first question for today. Hi, my name is Amrut. I work as a software engineer at a major IT company. When I started to apply for a lead role in the company, my manager suggested me to work on my communication skills to make it more effective. According to my manager, I am fit for an individual contributor role, but not a team lead. I agree that when I speak to my team, I'm not sure if they're able to understand what exactly I'm trying to say to them. I'm unable to communicate my thought with my team or my juniors. I feel my frequency doesn't match with my team. What do you have to tell Amrut?
So the problem that Amrut is facing is very common, but a very serious problem that many developers and especially people in tech domain face when they are trying to move to senior roles or leadership roles. Because when you are moving to senior roles, tech is one skill that you have, but communication skills, as his manager is telling him, is also needed. So there are many things, but the one main thing he should do is that he needs to bring structure to his communication, be it writing tasks for his team or having a team meeting. So a team lead or a team leader needs to communicate to multiple stakeholders and bring them together and not just conveying information to one person. So you have to convey information in a very structured way when you're a team lead. So start with putting structures in simple speeches, as simple as talking about your last vacation. Break down your speech into 4 or 5 major points in your head and then speak. It will take a lot of practice because by instinct, we try to speak impromptu without any structure. So I would recommend Amrut to practice with a friend or a mentor or take a course in which he can practice structuring his speech with someone. If he doesn't have someone, he should use a recorder and see if he's able to structure his speech, and hopefully he'll get there where he wants to be.
Thank you, Shubham. I think it will be very helpful for Amrut. Let's take the second question for today. Hi, my name is Sumit. I work in an upcoming logistics company at a senior level. I take care of the business part of my team, for which I have to converse with my team, investors, and other stakeholders. I find it difficult to pitch about my company to others. I'm unable to articulate my thoughts well. So that's Sumit.
So, hi Sumit, thanks for the question. And I can understand when you are at a senior level in your company, you have to pitch to investors and other stakeholders, especially people who are outside your organization. So for the start, try using cue cards. You might feel that this is embarrassing or why should I use cue cards? But again, structure plays a major role here. So try to write important points maybe on your mobile, on your cue card. Don't use them. But if you get stuck somewhere, you can just take a casual look and make sure you're not missing the important points. What happens when we are pitching to someone? We try to give them all the information that we want to give. And sometimes we miss the important information, which we should not have missed. So make sure that there is some points written in your cue card. And with practice, you will not need those cue cards. So I would suggest Sumit to use cue cards or use bullet points written somewhere. And slowly with practice, he will not need them.
Some people might have questions around cue cards. Is it immature or very casual to take cue cards, or people do it all the time? Like, what is your experience?
So in presentations, people use cue cards all the time. So they might keep them on the table. They might not carry them along as they are presenting, right? Or they basically use their laptops and keep the meeting notes somewhere where it is not reflecting on the projector. So definitely, and especially in this age of Zoom meetings, you can easily keep cue cards with you when you are not physically meeting with someone 1:1. And that can be the starting point. One, they are comfortable with basically speaking without cue cards, they will not need it.
Got it. All right. Thank you, Shubham. Thank you for all these answers. Let's get
Thank,
back tomorrow with another set of questions.
thank you, Vatsal. My pleasure.